The prompt for week 3 of the 52 Weeks of Baking Challenge was bite-sized. I made vegan cookies and cream and caramel mini cupcakes. Let's make them together. First, I made the caramel. I used a recipe from Wallflower Kitchen. Technically, I think this would be butterscotch since it's made from brown sugar instead of white sugar, but it was delicious, super tasty, and very easy. It's just brown sugar, dairy-free milk, vegan butter, and vanilla. Now it's time for the cupcakes. I made a quick vegan buttermilk by combining dairy-free milk and apple cider vinegar. Soy works best, but I used oat. Set aside for at least 10 minutes. Sift together all-purpose flour and Dutch processed cocoa. It's important to use Dutched or alkalized cocoa for that rich dark color that cuts through the acidity of regular cocoa. Sift well to remove clumps. Mix and add your organic sugar, salt, baking powder, and baking soda. Mix well and set that aside. We go back to our buttermilk and add vegetable oil, vegan egg replacer, I use just egg, and vanilla. Mix well, then slowly add your dry ingredients to the wet. Mix until combined, but don't overmix. Line your mini cupcake pans with liners. You can make these as larger cupcakes as well, but the cooking time will be longer. Fill each cupcake about 2/3 of the way full. I definitely overfilled a few of these, but whatever, more cake I guess. Bake at 350 Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes. When a toothpick comes out clean, you know you're definitely done. While the cupcakes are cooling, time to make the frosting. Cream together room temperature vegan butter and room temperature plant-based cream cheese. I got mine from Kroger. Then I added a bunch of the caramel. Add as much as you desire, but I found that half a cup is absolutely perfect. Then add in your powdered sugar, mix well, and whip on high for about 4 minutes. You really got to mix that super well because it's going to make it really fluffy and tasty and delicious. Then you're going to fold in your well pulverized cookies. I used Back to Nature cookies, crushed super well in a food processor. I suggest using a food processor and not crushing by hand because it will get stuck in the piping bag. I learned that from experience. I filled my piping bag with a star tip with the frosting and squeezed a dollop onto each cupcake. Add as much of this frosting as you'd like. This recipe makes a lot of extra frosting, so go crazy if you want. Then drizzle on some caramel, add more crushed cookies, and you're done. These are just so tasty and decadent and honestly really easy to make. I've made them a few times already, and I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going with these. And they look just like my dog Mochi. How cute. Thanks for watching. Full recipe on my blog.